Hey y'all, what's good? It's your girl Kera Jaay and I'm here with another video for you today. So in this one, I'm super excited. I'm mad excited. I'm too excited. In this video, it is going to be all about the Colourpop pressed shadows. Yes, bitch. Okay. Yes, bitch. Finally mine came to me. They came to me actually a few days ago, but I've been, kind of playing with them a little bit. I made a look with them. I didn't disclose when I did. I mean, it was kind of on the hush hush until I actually got this video out, and then I'd be like, bam, Colourpop shadows all over my face. Okay, not really, but you know what I mean. In this video, I'm going to show you my haul, give you swatches, and give you an eye look and a review about the new Colourpop pressed shadows. If you haven't seen them, this is how they come. I only have one in the little thingamajigger, but that's how they come in this cute little envelope type thing. I have this not in a pressed palette. I got one pre-made palette and I got 8 shades, 8 pans. So I have 2 empty palettes that I filled up with my shadows, which you'll see in a second. But this is how they come. For some reason, this shadow got ordered for me twice. I don't remember ever clicking it twice. I don't know what the deal is with that, but this is how they come. They come in a little plastic thing when you take it out of the little envelope. And to have the name on the back. I'll get into that after because I'm not actually going to show this color. It's a duplicate. I might give it to my mom or I might put it in a giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to do with it right now, but anyways, that's besides the point. So like I said, I got a pre-made palette and I got 8 single pans of eyeshadow. So the pre-made palette that I decided to get was the High Maintenance palette. I know you guys have seen this already if you're interested in this stuff. So that's the sleeve that it comes with, and the shades in here are on the back of the carton. They're not actually on the palette at all, but this is what the palette looks like. It's the same white and silver stars all over this packaging, and it's magnetic, obviously. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So you have 4 shades, 2 shimmers, 2 mattes, and going in order from, I don't know, it's probably going to reverse. But the shades are Just in Time, High Strung, Get Out, and Cute Alert. So those are the 4 in the High Maintenance palette. So I'm going to swatch those for you. And I've decided that I'm actually going to start swatching over my tattoos because swatching on the back of my arm is just not the business. And I just don't want to do that anymore. So I'm going to swatch it on my arm, my tattoos, and that's actually a really good teller because if you don't see my tattoos through the swatches, that means they are matte pigmented and matte opaque, and that is a very, very good thing. So yes. So I'm just going to start with the first one, Just in Time here, this gold shade. I'm going to move in some, and I'm going to swatch on my arm. So just go back and forth a few times. You can see there's no fallout when I put my finger in this one. Some of them do have, but not all. It's one swipe, if it would focus. So that's what that's looking like. The next shade, High Strung. That looks like that. It's kind of like a bronzy rose gold, if that makes any type of sense. But that's what that one looks like. The next shade is High Strung. This kind of, how would I describe it? It's kind of like a raspberry type shade. And this is a matte shadow. I'm gonna put that under there. So you can see that one. The matte ones are obviously more powdery than the metallic because they're matte and they're drier by nature, so that's normal. And they also have a bit more kickoff than the others, as you can see. Like you can see a little more kickup in the pans than on the metallics. And this last one here is Cute Alert. I'm gonna swatch that under here. Now that swatch does not look good. Some of these swatches don't look very good, but these shadows, I've used them and I know what they're like. Focus. So this is the High Maintenance palette. Sorry that my face is out of frame, but to get my shadows in the frame, you can't have my face in the frame at the same time. So sorry, I'm gonna back you up. So okay. So that was that, the high maintenance palette. And the look that I did use a lot of these shadows in my look, and I probably will end up using some of these today because I'm going to do another Valentine's Day look. If you already seen my collaboration that I did with my Real Women YouTube sisters, you can go on and watch that. I'll probably link that below as well if I remember to. But yeah, so that is the high maintenance palette. Super pretty. And I'm gonna get to my thoughts on the actual shadows afterwards, because I'll get to that after. Pulling out my, what's that word? This thing. To tell you what shadows, single shadows that I got. I'm gonna try and remember all the names of them since the names are on the back and I don't really feel like popping them out of the palettes because I just don't. So I have this first empty palette that I filled up with these 4 shades. And these 4 shades are really easy to remember for me because they're the most unique shades to me, in my opinion. Allegedly to me, okay? So first up I have Paper Tiger right here. This is like a mustard yellow. I'm gonna swatch that right here. Doesn't really show on my skin that well, but I will zoom in when I'm done swatching. This next one here is Goody Two Shoes. That is a metallic shade. This is a matte shade. This is metallic. And this is like a metallic granite color. Looks like a pencil. So it's Goody Two Shoes, and there's Paper Tiger. You can see it actually, which is surprising. I'm gonna try and clean off my finger. I like to swatch with my middle finger because of my nails, so I'm wiping with a paper towel. This dark brown shade here is called Cloud 9, and I'm gonna swatch that right here. I said I was gonna do it on my tattoos, and I totally ended up going a different direction. That did not swatch very nicely. There we go. That's Cloud 9, and the next one I have is called Backseat, and this is a very bright metallic blue. It's very jewel toned. It's very pretty. Just to see, like, hello. Yeah. So, and this is Backseat. You can see these are all 1 finger swatches of the colors. So that is 2 palettes down, the pre-made and this one that I made myself. And the next shadows that I have are very similar to the high maintenance palette colors, but I just couldn't not get them, so I got them. This is where things get difficult because I don't know which is which. I might have to pop them out and like cut back the scene, but this is the last pre-made, well, the last shadows that I got that I put into this empty palette. And so this one here is You Know the Drill. This is the one I was received to, I was given to. I didn't remember ordering to, but anyways, I'm running out of space. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna make some more room and then we'll get to more swatches. Okay, so I'm back with a clean arm and it's dry. There's nothing on my arm. Just putting that up there. So back to what I was saying. This is You Know the Drill. So I'm gonna give you a swatch of that up here. It's a very, very beautiful metallic, kind of goldish, peachy color. I mean, I was an art student forever, but I'm not the best at describing colors. This next one here is called Crisscross. Let me pop that out and double check, even though I literally just popped it out a second ago. No. See, I was wrong. This one, oh boy. This one is called Top Notch. And this is like a burnt orange color, more on the brown tone side, or like a burnt sienna type color. This is a matte shadow. And let's watch that there. That's what that looks like. The next color is Come and Get It. This one they were not going to release initially, but they did, and I'm really happy they did because, girl, This shade is amazing, and I'll probably use this on my lid today because it'll go perfect with my Valentine's Day look. This is a duochrome metallic shadow. And I dug my finger into that way too much. Yeah, you really don't need to use a lot of pressure on these because they're very soft and they will come for your life if you decide to stick your finger in it too much. So this is Come and Get It. You can see it's like a pink to gold switch. And this last shade here is Crisscross. I want to say, I really had to double check. I hate that they don't have them anywhere else, but yes, this is Crisscross. Back in, oh, stay there. And this is like another orange type shade, but it's more a red orange, burnt orange color. Yeah, you see that? Do you see that there, girlfriend? Like, hello? Do you see that pigment? It is ridiculous. These retail for $5 each. The pre-made palette was $18, so you save a couple bucks when you do get a pre-made palette, although they only have 2. You know, the way you want. But anyways, I will get into my thoughts and review on that after I show you this lipstick swatch that I also received in this haul. And this is Chaps, and this is Chaps, and this is in the Amanda Steele collection collaboration that they had. This is an ultra matte lip. I haven't worn this on my lips yet, but it is a very deep purple, and I expect it to be very, very deep because it looks like a very, very deep purple. Oh yes. So that is Chaps up top, and that looks really lit. I don't think I'll use it in my tutorial today, but just because it's not really going with the eye look that I have in my brain. But yeah, so that is the last 4 shadows and the ultra matte lip that I got in this haul. So that is it for that. And yeah, I'm gonna get into this Valentine's eye makeup look. I already primed my eyes with my Milani primer. Y'all already know that has not changed. I don't know if it ever will. It might. Probably not. I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna get onto this eye makeup look. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this Valentine's look. If you haven't already, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.